the voice that people hear when they read a comic is either David's or one of the live action ones, and that's Ian McKellen and Michael Fassbender.
Right.
So it's not like there was somebody who's like, oh, okay, well, there's somebody who already kind of screwed it up. You're like, no, they were all fantastic.
Exactly.
It was really kind of terrifying.
All right, guys, I'm here at WonderCon 2025, and I have had the honor to chat with and connect with Matthew Waterson. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. The voice of Magneto in the building. Man, it's so great to talk with you, man.
Thank you.
I am trying to be better. Please. Do not make me let you down.
Tell me, how did it feel to voice that character?
Honestly, it was terrifying.
I bet.
Yeah, because it was taking over from David Hemblem, who had recorded him in the original show, and as so many people, like in so many of the panels, people will say to like the original cast, your voice is the voice I hear when I read the comic book.
Yeah.
And so David is one of those voices. And you know, David passed away in about 2020, so like somebody was gonna have to step in.
Right.
The brave are always the first to die.
And that's intimidating. And not only that, like the voice that people hear when they read a comic is either David's or one of the live action ones, and that's Ian McKellen and Michael Fassbender.
Right.
So it's not like there was somebody who's like, oh, okay, well, there's somebody who already kind of screwed it up. You're like, no, they were all fantastic.
Exactly.
So it was really kind of terrifying at first, and it was until like I was far enough into it that I knew that I couldn't change anything, and they hadn't fired me yet. So I'm like, okay,
you must be doing a good job. I got you 100%. I mean, that's one good thing to say is we've had yet to have a bad depiction of Magneto.
Which honestly, coming in, I'm like, seems like a job for me. So I was that was why I was concerned. I was like, okay.
Now, this obviously wasn't your first voice acting project,
no, sir.
Right? Got you. What in your line of work and on your journey, have there been any separate projects outside of X-Men that have really stuck out to you? You're like, oh man, I can't believe I did this.
I've been really lucky, and just in voice work, between animation and video games.
Now hear this, dogs. Stand at the ready. Today you fight to defend Atlantis.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another. Banner is trying to trick you. He wants to get rid of you.
I've got to work in Marvel, I've got to work in DC, I've got to work in Star Wars, I've got to work in Harry Potter, I've got to, like, all of these different massive IP worlds.
Yeah.
That's one of the great things about voiceover. You can do multiple things at once. So like, if you're Magneto in live action, you don't have time to also be in Star Wars and to be in Harry Potter or anything like that, unless you're like Samuel L. Jackson, who they
he's just in everything.
He was in everything.
Yeah.
But for the majority of people, you can't really do that. Right. In this, you get to be a part of all of it. So I've been really, really lucky that I've got to already dip my toe in almost all of these. And also, I've been really lucky that the kind of characters that I've got are all ones that I kind of dig.
I got you.
Like the very first animation job I had was a troll in Guillermo del Toro's Troll Hunter series, Tales of Arcadia series for Netflix. Okay. And it was amazing. It was brilliant. He was kind of what I get, which is like a big, grumpy, warrior troll that is like, oh, okay, I get, he's like reluctantly a good guy. Gotcha. And it was a blast. And I got to, work with all of these incredible people.
That's fun.
And so that was amazing. And then, the other bits and pieces I've got to do in just one-offs of episodes, like I've got to do fantastic stuff. Yeah. And a few years ago, I finally got to do like a more broad comedy kids show. Like I took over a character from Peter Dinklage from the Croods movies when they made the TV show of it. And I got to do that with AJ, who's Gambit in this. And it was a blast, like getting to do actually like broad comedy. And that particular character is like the erudite scientist in it, who's just constantly being destroyed. So I got to just scream and yell and be terrified. Which I don't get to do, and that's a show my kids get to watch and love. Yes. So I've been really fortunate. There's been a couple of characters that really were a blast to do and are going to stick out.
Well, that's good, man. If you can give like one tip for somebody, like for me and for the studio, we get 1,000 emails on a regular basis for people looking for voiceover work and different things like that. Give out one tip for people that are in the voiceover or voice acting industry.
Okay.
Give one tip for those people.
Acting is acting. So it doesn't matter whether you're on stage, on film, on TV, on voiceover, or radio play, it doesn't matter what it is. So if it's a thing you want to do, practice acting. Because like voiceover is not like, oh, I can do 25 different voices. Being an impressionist is great. And a couple of people on our cast are amazing at it.
Right.
But they wouldn't work if they weren't also really good actors.
Right.
So if you are somewhere where you are fortunate enough to be able to get to voice acting classes with somebody good, great. But if you don't have that, it doesn't matter. Get into any kind of acting improv classes you can, because everything helps.
I got you. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, Antoine.
That was great advice.
Thank you so much, man.
Alrighty. Loved you in X-Men. I loved all the work that you've been up to, man. I'm looking forward to season 2. It's gonna be great. I'm hoping. I'm saying that.
I am too.
Speaking into existence. You guys are gonna keep up this momentum. And as a fan, I'm excited. So,
I love to hear it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, you guys. Be sure to stay tuned. We have so much more coming for you from WonderCon 2025. It's been such a blast. Y'all take care.